So good afternoon. We are back again with another instant reaction. This time we are going to talk about Tyson Fury, Oleksandr Usyk. And as it stands right now, as I'm recording this fight is off. Shock. Who knew? Well, I think we all knew because Tyson Fury is not the easiest man to negotiate with, is he? And it's just a comedy show every single time he's having a fight. Now, listen, we all fingers crossed that it can happen, but they're running out of time. This fight is literally five weeks away, literally 5 weeks away. And as it stands, they're no closer to getting this fight done. Make sure you are smashing the like button up. Make sure you are subscribed to the channel as well. I'm going to start doing more of these instant reactions to breaking news, not just sports news, but all kinds of news as well. So keep your eyes peeled for that. But yes, Oleksandr Usyk and his team, well, he wants the fight, but his team also want the fight. They've been on TalkSport today. Alex Krasiuk, sorry, has been on TalkSport today, and basically saying with huge regret in my heart that we've got to pull out of the fight. There are unrealistic demands on the table, etc., etc., etc. Frank Warren's then since been on TalkSport and said, "Look, I hope to get the fight done. This all comes down to a rematch clause on the split, the purse for the rematch clause." And this is just ridiculous. I'll be honest with you, yeah. Like, Tyson Fury's a comedy show everywhere he goes. Like, literally, the baggage that comes with him, I mean, he must be an absolute nightmare to manage. You never know what he's going to do next. But Tyson Fury is a crowd puller. And I get why he wanted the 70-30 split for the first fight, despite Usyk holding more belts, which is kind of mad. It doesn't normally happen like that. But at the same time, Usyk ain't going to get that kind of money fighting someone else. So I do understand it, but this is breaking down over a rematch clause. We ain't even got the first fight on yet. Like, what's going on here? Like, they're talking about rematch clause, then there's no rematch clause. Fury wanted it, then he don't want it. Like, this is just ridiculous. Frank Warren was on TalkSport saying that he talked Tyson into doing the rematch clause again. It was on the table originally. Then Tyson pulled out of that. Now it's back on the table again because Frank Warren wanted it. And round and round and round we go in circles. At the end of the day, they're letting a lot of people down here if this fight don't happen. Like, I think every single boxing fan across the globe wants to see this fight happen. You know, to be the undisputed champion. We don't want to see one with 3 belts, one with another belt. And there's 4 belts on the line here. We want to see who the best fighter is. And at the end of the day, we're being let down. And it all comes down to money. It's ridiculous. The sums of money we're talking about here are ridiculous sums of money. Like, they're both multi-millionaires, I'd imagine, anyway. What's the issue here? Like, come on, get the fight done, man. There's millions and millions of fans across the planet that want to see this fight happen. And no, Frank Warren's saying that, yeah, maybe we could still get it on. Him and Krasiuk were on the phone together on TalkSport. Jim White kind of be a mediator, really. But they're now apparently going to try again. But maybe this is just part of the plan. Draw up more drama around the fight, get more tickets sold, you know, more pay-per-view, you know, because we know that the tickets are going to sell instantly as soon as they're on sale. As soon as the fight is agreed, them tickets are selling like hotcakes. Maybe this is part of the game. Yeah, because I've seen a lot of people just saying that, you know, it is a disgrace. And it is a disgrace if it doesn't happen. But let's not forget, we're dealing with Tyson Fury here. And Tyson Fury causes drama everywhere he goes. Every single fight, it's drama. It's all about Tyson. It's all about Tyson. And listen, I get that. Yeah, he is a draw. He is the one that's going to bring the money to the table. He is the one that's going to get the crowds in. I totally understand that. But at the same time, like, just get it done, mate. Yeah, just get it done. Let's stop worrying about rematches. And I think a lot of people have forgotten as well. These 4 belts ain't going to be up for a rematch. The 4 belts are only on the line. 1 fight. They're not up for the second fight. There's obviously mandatories that are coming into play as well. So it's kind of mad. It's kind of mad that they're sitting there crying and bartering. Like Krasiuk was saying, it'd have to take him 15 minutes to explain all of the clauses and the nitty-gritty of what Tyson's demanding. Like, is it really that deep? I know we're talking vast sums of money here. And I know we're talking about an undisputed bout here. But at the same time, just sign the paperwork, get it done, and get the fight on, because this is just going round and round and round and round. I mean, last week or the week before, Tyson's on Instagram calling people out, Simon Jordan and all these other people. Like, just get on with it. Like, it's very disappointing that the two fighters that have the belts ain't getting it on at the moment. And we're literally 5 weeks from this fight apparently supposed to be happening. And, you know, this is why a lot of people are falling out of love with boxing. A lot of people are saying, oh, I've had enough of it. It's all about the money now. Yeah, and it is all about the money. It's kind of sad, really. Listen, they're both fantastic boxers. They're both fantastic fighters. They're a joy to watch. We want to see them fight. We want to see them together. Like, the money takes care of itself. Like, haggling over an extra couple of million here or a couple of $100,000 here or a rematch clause there. Is it really necessary? Like, when you actually deep it, is it really necessary? If you want to go down in history as one of the greatest boxers, don't worry about the money. You just go out there and get the belts, and then you defend the belts and defend the belts and defend the belts. Like, it's kind of embarrassing, really. And this is all being done on a massive global stage, and it's just making them both look stupid. Like, listen, Usyk seemed very genuine, and at the same time, Frank Warren sitting there saying that, you know, Tyson does bring all the money to the table. You know, he's the draw. Let's not forget, Tyson does only have one belt. Now, let's not forget that. Usyk has 3 belts. So if there was a rematch, well, surely Usyk should get more of the pie if he wins it. That's how I'm seeing it. But again, Frank Warren sat on TalkSport and said, no. Tyson's the draw here. So even on a rematch, Tyson should be getting more of the money. He is the one bringing the money to the table via pay-per-views and all of this, which I just find baffling. I genuinely do. Usyk's got 3 belts. Tyson's got 1. If Usyk wins all 4, now Usyk is the draw. That's how I'm seeing it. Yeah, maybe Usyk ain't going to sell as many tickets. Cool, but if he's going to fight Tyson Fury again, then surely you've got to give him a little bit more than the 70-30 split that he's getting now. And if we're breaking down the first fight because of a potential second fight, that's just ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Yeah, and this is the state of boxing at the minute. It's all about how much money can I get? How much percentage can I get? What about this clause? I want to walk out first. I want to do this. And I understand they want to get one over each other and all of that. And I'm the biggest boxer and all of this, yeah, all of this jazz. But at the same time, like, just get the fight done. Like, you're both going to make millions of pounds out of this fight. Is it really necessary to be sitting there crying over an extra couple of quid when there's millions of fans around the world that want to watch this fight and actually see who is the better fighter out of the two, who's going to win the belts? There's so many permutations, there's so many scenarios that could happen. It's exciting, which is why it will sell out quick, which is why they're going to make millions out of it. And the fact that you've got Frank Warren and Usyk sat on TalkSport together on the phone with Jim White mediating, it's a bit of a shit show. Let's be real with it. Yeah, it's a clown show. This is a multi-million-pound fight. Like, and they're sitting there talking on TalkSport over it. I wouldn't be surprised one bit if this was all part of the game, just to get a bit more interest in it. Like, we already know it's a massive fight. We already know there's eyes everywhere on it. But, oh no, it's off. It's off. Oh no, it's back on again. It's back on again. This is the kind of stuff these people do, man. And it's very frustrating, sitting as a boxing fan, to see 2 great fighters not being able to lock arms over a couple of quid. It's pathetic. Over a rematch clause, it's pathetic. But I'd love to know your thoughts on this. Yeah, like I said, Usyk's got the 3 belts. So as far as I'm concerned, if he wins the fight, he should get a bigger slice of the second pie than he's getting off the first pie. He's got the belts. Yes, the belts might not be up for grabs second time round. It depends. Obviously, Joe Joyce, Dubois as well. They're in line for mandatories, I believe. So yeah, it's kind of mad. And obviously, these 4 belts might not be up for the second fight. Frank Warren saying that on TalkSport today. They might not be up for grabs. It's only for the 1 fight. So listen, if Usyk does win the belts, then you've got to give him a bit more money second time round, regardless of whether Tyson brings the money or not. He's the champion. He'll have all the belts. He's undisputed. So it's mad. Let me know your thoughts and feelings on all of that. Leave it in the comment section. Make sure you smash a like on the video and do subscribe. There is going to be more videos out on this channel. I'm going to try and do a couple a week at least, 2-3 a week at least. So yeah, going forward, there'll be one every couple of days. Obviously, I did one yesterday. I've done one today. As and when there's news breaking, I want to get right on top of it. No haggling, no rematch clauses here. Straight out there. Bosh, there's the content. Have it. We've got people waiting to watch it. Why not put it out there? Let me know your thoughts and feelings on that. Let me know who you think could win as well. I'd like to know your thoughts on who you think could win. I think this is going to be a cracking fight. I can't lie, if they do get it on. But they've got literally less than 5. I think it's about 5 weeks until they have this this fight, if it does get repaired. And I'd imagine that they're going to have to do the deal real quick, otherwise it's all going to fall through. So as it stands, it's off. But Frank Warren reckons it could be back on. Who knows? They're all full of BS at times, aren't they? But let me know your thoughts. Let me know who you think will win the fight if it does eventually happen as well. We're out of here. Later.